this New York City ain't bigger than downtown Springfield.
It's even bigger than Joplin. Sure got guns, Uncle G.
He's building this Ford silo.
Careful crossing the street, everybody.
Yes, we gotta find us a general store and buy a hat.
We'll need a couple axes if we're gonna build a cabin in Central Park.
Your eyes feel for a blacksmith shop, too. What's the name of the blacksmith, Granny? Oh, we got a dandy place to pitch horseshoes over in our park.
That's it, too.
Reckon we'll find a blacksmith, Ged.
In a town this size? Sure.
That entire half of Central Park, not a sign of a carpet.
I cover the other half.
Give up?
Never. As tired as we are, every square foot of Manhattan must be covered with a fine tooth comb.
Your dogged determination inspires me.
Good. Now call me if you find him. I'll be resting at the hotel.
Wait a minute. You expect me to conduct this enormous manhunt alone?
No, hire a detective agency. Whatever help you can afford.
I am down to my last few cents. You haven't even given me last week's salary.
I'm sorry, I just can't afford it.
Well, at least let me have a little mad money.
I can't spare it.
You don't really expect me.
What do you want?
Have you run into any muggers in the park?
No? You have now. Hand over the voice, lady.
You can see for yourself. I have no money.
Oh, don't believe her. Look, last week's salary, this week's salary, next week's salary, and here's a $10 bonus. Nice haul. Nice haul.
Now you.
Oh, I'm sorry, fellas. All I've got is this watch.
Let's blow.
Oh, Chief, thanks a lot. I asked for some mad money. That was certainly it. I'm furious. Come in.
What are you looking at?
Central Park. From this vantage point with these powerful binoculars, I can see every tree, rock, and bush.
Well, at last you've come up with an intelligent idea. Now, if you can locate...
Chief! I think I see him.
Where?
Just to the right of the lake. Yes, there in heaven like New York.
Oh, you're wonderful. There's a bonus in this for you. I just cashed a check.
Oh, this is so thrilling. There they are. They haven't left.
Here's your reward. $100. Hey, can you see all of them?
Let me count. 1, 2,
¡Hijo de tu puta madre!
7. 7 precious little white-breasted nuthatches.
Nuthatches?
Well, Granny, we didn't find your blacksmith shop, but we sure found one outfitting at the other store.
¡Nada más pon dedos!
What's the name of them?
¡Nada más pon dedos!
Abber, somebody, and Fitch.
Handy big skillet, Granny. Sure is. Now you run and get some firewood while I test out my new fishing pole in that lake yonder. Yes, sir.
Yes, roll up your sleeves because you and me has got some trees to cut down so we can commence building our cabin.
Yes, sir.
And work up appetite, because I'm going to bring back a mess of perch.
Oh, Granny, see, can you catch some of them New York fish that Honest John was telling about? Somebody called the filthy fish?
Stays in that lake. I'll get 'em.
These gefilte looks a lot like bass, don't they?
Yeah. Sure hope they taste like them.
Come on, boy, we gotta cut us some more logs.
Can't we have bills first?
I ain't cooked them yet, buzzard boy. Right in the corner where you are. Right in the corner where you are. Someone pausing harbor lead across the bar. Right in the corner.
Good day to you.
Oh, howdy, Mr. Policeman.
It's
what do you think you were doing here?
I'm fixing to fry a mess of fish.
And what might this be?
Oh, that's our cabin. We're gonna live there.
Here in Central Park.
That's right.
Are you deaf?
Oh, I can hear fine.
Listen here, Jim. You've broken every law in the book. First of all, you can't fish in that lake. Secondly, you can't start a fire, and you most certainly can't put a cabin up here.
Honest John said we could.
Well, Honest John doesn't know beans about the law.
He does too. He's a good friend to all of you New York policemen.
Is that so? Well, I never heard that man. What's his last name?
We called him Honest John so much that it's kind of slipped my mind. Oh, Schaefer.
And they call him Honest John, you say?
Yep.
Now I understand how he came by his name.
You don't know him?
Well, not personally, but I'm sure he's salt of the earth.
And he told us that we could do anything we wanted to in this park.
If Honest John O'Shafer said that, then it's gospel.
Well, that's what he told my son-in-law,
And what might his name be?
Jed.
His last name?
Oh, Clampett.
Clampett, you say?
That's right.
And where might he be from?
From Tussle.
Oh, Tussle. Is that by any chance in the old country?
Taney County.
Taney County. I'm from Cork, mister.
Get some more firewood. Thank you, honey.
Beautiful Connie. Must be your daughter, no doubt.
She's my granddaughter.
Saints preserve us. You don't look old enough to have a granddaughter.
That's what Honest John said.
A very observant man. And what's your name, child?
Ellie Mae.
Oh, Clampett?
Oh, sure. Thank you, Mr. Police.
Bye, young lady.
Bye-bye.
Miss Hathaway, did you find your binoculars?
Yes, I found them.
Oh, I'm sorry I lost my temper and threw them out the window, but I'm sure they're not damaged. Those new shock-resistant materials are... Is that the binoculars?
It is?
Oh, well, now, here's $1, half of them there.
You are one in a million, Chief.
Ah, what's money for? Now, look, we've got to find the Clintons. I want you to get in the taxi. I'll pay for it, don't worry. You can owe me. I want you to scour Manhattan from one end to the other.
And just how much cab fare do you plan to allow me for this?
Well, about 20, 10, 5. Say, it's a beautiful day. What's wrong with walking?
You expect me to walk the entire length and width of Manhattan?
Oh, break it up with a little jogging. It's great exercise.
¡Hijo de tu puta madre!
I'm going bird watching.
Well, how will I find the Clampets?
There's the window, there's the binoculars, and there's $1 to have them repaired. Lots of luck.
Betty, that sure was a scrumptious fish.
Hey, any of them facilities left?
Not a bone or a head nor a fin. You chopped everything but the skillet.
Oh,
Carl, should I come along to help chop logs for the cat?
Oh, darling, Jethro and me will handle that. You slip behind that bush over there and change into a pretty dress.
What's that?
So you walk around the park and meet some fellas.
Now you do as your pa says. Yes, ma'am. You know, John, he sure is a favorite with the police.
Oh, I know that.
These big burly policemen came by here today, wanting to raise a fuss. You should have heard him when I mentioned Honest John. Oh, Schaefer, he said. That man is the salt of the earth.
I never seen a man more popular with the law. I recollect when the police drove him here in their own car.
Remember, we're giving you 24 hours. So long, pal. Call on me anytime. Thanks for the lift. Glad to see you, Mr. Clampett.
What did that policeman mean?
What did you hear?
He said they was going to give you 24 hours.
Oh, that, yes. Well, you see, ordinarily, New York closes promptly at 9 p.m. Lights out. Well, due to my influence, I have persuaded the police to leave the city open for 24 hours so that you may see it at night. What a fact. Times Square, Broadway, 42nd Street, all the famous thoroughfares will be lit up just for you.
Oh, Dick, here it comes.
Honest, John?
No, the policeman. His name is O'Sullivan, and he comes from our country. A place called Cork.
Top of that eight here.
And it's named to you, Policeman O'Sullivan.
Please call me Tim.
All right, Tim, if you call me Granny.
Granny, it is. Listen, I was telling my wife how I met you, and she sent along a bag of cookies that remind you of the old country.
Well, ain't that nice? Land sake! Look at that.
Takes you back, doesn't it, huh?
Yeah. Oh, shake hands with my son-in-law, Jim.
Oh, Clampett, is it?
That's right, officer.
Oh, no. Tim to you, gentlemen.
Thank you. Granny says you're from back in our country.
Faith than I am. God's country, I call it.
Me too. Granny says you're from Cork.
Right, she is. I'm from Town. Tell by the look of you came from the old sod.
Old and rocky. We had one devil of a time trying to farm there.
Farming people, were you?
We tried, but that land was so poor you couldn't raise a fuss on it.
Will you listen to the wit of the man? Oh, Granny girl, you got the finest family a man could meet.
You ain't met Jethro yet.
Well, I can hardly wait.
Right, I'll go fetch him for you.
Port Angeles.
It was for a fact.
Tell me, was there a peat bog near your place?
I don't recall peat, but there was a clam bog.
Familiar with clam bog, but we used to cook with peat.
We used to fish with clams.
Jethro, shake hands with Officer O'Sullivan.
Howdy, Jethro, my boy. Yeah, look at that face. He's got the map of Ireland all over it.
I thought I told you to watch.
Hey, where's Granny? What we doing? Chopping logs.
Side here.
Oh, boy.
I'll be right with you. I'm sorry to rush off, Tim, but we got a lot of work to do.
Oh, I understand, gently boy. And may you have the strength of 10.
Thank you. With Jethro, we got the appetite of 10.
Oh, what a grand family, Granny. Say, I wonder if I could bring me Sergeant White to see all of you a little bit later. He's a fine lad.
Sure, I'll bake him a possum.
Possum?
Just like back home.
Oh, we'd love a bit of old Aaron.
I'll try and find old Aaron. But if it ain't a possum's a possum.
Yes. I'm a little late. Goodbye for now, Granny girl. My mother used to say, may the wind be ever at your back. You'll be a long time in heaven before the devil knows you're gone.
Bye-bye. Nice man. I hate to tell him that his wife's cookies are spoilt and turned green.
Wait here for me, cabby.
Hold it now. You ain't disappearing into Central Park holding $34.80.
Are you suggesting that I would sneak off, leaving you to hold the bag?
No, I'm suggesting that you don't.
How much you say it was?
$34.80. Don't include a tip.
Who said I had to give you a tip?
I do.
Here, my good man. New York cab drivers have a reputation of being rather surly. Now, you have the opportunity of changing that image.
I'm going to change your image. How would you like your nose over here?
All right. $24.80.
$34.80.
All right. Here we are. 10, 20, 35. Now, you owe me 20 cents.
Are you kidding?
Now, figure it out for yourself. $35, in fact, $34.80.
Look, sport, you had me driving all over the island of Manhattan looking for 4 Creeks. I got 2 traffic tickets because you had me watching the sky. I should have been watching the spin. Now, are you going to give me a tip?
Very well. Invest in railroads.
Well, Miss Jane. Howdy, Miss Jane.
Greetings, Mr. Clampett. Jethro. Marvelous to see you again.
Thank you. Is Mr. right there with you?
Well, yes, but right now he's out searching for you in a taxi.
Heck, it hadn't ought to take long to search a taxi.
No, I meant... You're right, Jethro. But where's Granny?
She's out looking for pops.
Aaron, old Aaron, are you in there?
Hey, lady.
Oh, hello, boys. Have you seen any possums?
No, but I think we spotted a pigeon. What do you got in the voice?
That desirable. I'll give you a nickel apiece if you help me catch a brace of possum.
Give us your money.
Not until you catch me a possum.
Shut up and give us your money.
Now that ain't polite. Your friend could learn some manners.
Give us the voice or we'll throw you in the lake.
You could learn some manners too.
That's enough chatter. Let's go.
Here you are. Well, howdy, Mr. Grundy. Glad to see you.
Sure enough are.
I'm glad I finally found you.
Excuse me, Chief, but I found them.
Well, I found you. Come here. Get over to the hotel and arrange for 6 tickets on the next plane to L.A. Fast.
But you haven't even asked for Clapper.
Time! Up, face! Forward, hot! 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, Miss Hathaway has gone to arrange our passage back to Los Angeles.
You leaving us so soon?
We're all going. Pardon me?
Jethro and me ain't finished our cabin yet.
Mr. Clampett, you can't build a cabin here.
Honest John says we can.
Who's on the job?
Mr. Schaefer. He's the fellow sold Uncle Jed the park.
And a Statue of Liberty, and a Staten Island Ferry, Brooklyn Bridge, and the Empire State Building.
Mr. Clampett, he's a confidence man.
That's the truth. I don't remember when I had more confidence in anybody.
He's the finest fellow you ever want to meet. No, the man's a bunco artist.
Bunco artist? The fellow that paints buncos.
Well, I think it's...
Painted a few of them,
What are you whispering about?
Oh, Jethro was just explaining to me about Honest John being a painter and artist.
Oh, he's not a real artist?
Well, you don't have to be too good to slap a coat of paint on a bunco.
Mr. Drysdale, glad to see you.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, Jed, there ain't a possum or a raccoon or even a rabbit in this whole park. A body can't cook back home food here. There ain't enough critters. Oh, that's what I meant. Critters.
And they miss you, Ellie.
They do?
Yes, when I left, they were whining and crying. The tears were rolling down their hairy little faces.
I gotta get home.
What do you think, Granny?
Well, I gotta admit, I miss my still.
Still?
A peace and quiet. I like it still.
How about you, Jethro?
Oh, come to think about it, Uncle Jed, I can't wait to get on that airplane.
Homesick, huh?
Hungry. They serve good victuals.
Yeah, I reckon that does it. Let's all fan out behind them bushes there and change our traveling clothes and be on our way.
Yeah, let's hurry. What am I doing? I don't have to change. Oh, that's fantastic. Soul to the earth.
Wait, it looks like they got... Dear Tim, we couldn't find old Aaron in Central Park. We've gone back home, love Granny. Oh, Sergeant, I'm sorry. I guess they got a little homesick and they went back to Ireland.
Well, it is myself that's sorry. I didn't have the pleasure of meeting the likes of the O'Clampets.
You missed a grand family, Patrick, my dude, a grand family.
I'm Timmy Kelly, you say?
Yeah, are you familiar with that, Patrick?
No, I'm not Timmy, boy. But if it's anywhere near Killarney, well, let me put it this way to you now. They're nearer to a little bit of heaven. Tooraloo-la-lay. Tooraloo-la-loo-la. Hush now, don't cry.
Jed, Honest John kept his promise. The whole city of New York is lit up.
Oh, Riveday.
Ain't that pretty?
Must be a million lights on. If ever there was a man of his word, Honest John Schaefer.
What are you people talking about?
Them lights down there. Us, John, had the police leave him on just for us.
Him and the police are just like that.
Now listen to me. That man is wanted by the police.
That's a fact. He's crazy about it.
Glad to finally realize what a nice man he is.
He's an angel. I love him. He's the sweetest, kindest, darlingest, most adorable, freshest doll of a man that ever lived.
He's fond of him, too, but let's not get sick in him, bud.